should go for days.
That's nice.
It's 5 inches past full.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, if you've been slacking and you haven't watched the videos, you already know we dropped off the Viper Blue car, and of course we did not come home empty-handed. We got another epic project, and what we were thinking was going to happen didn't quite happen. We got issues. We got bad issues. And at this point, we're not 100% sure what's going to become of the Bimini Blue 92, but hey, we're going to talk a little bit about what we found because it's a lot. So, Dover, we got problems, don't we? Guys, here, like,
No more.
we were thinking we were going to kind of drive it a little bit and feel the Hellion kit, and as you can see,
We found where the water was going.
we'll just start there, guys. There's the head gasket. That was passenger side head gasket.
Yes.
So basically, what you have here is right here from the fire ring, we got a nice little trail to the water jacket, and
All the coolant was going in oil.
so when we went and picked up the car, Jennings was adding water to it, but you can see the little breather tube right there. Yeah, guys, so essentially it was pushing all the water, all the coolant into the crankcase, and it was, what, 5 inches or so above full on the...
We probably had 4 gallons in it.
Which we'll get over there in a minute, guys. We'll kind of look at that. But so this is essentially what we got. The head gasket was blown. Now, it's weird because it doesn't look like it's got a lot of run time. Like, if you look at the runners on the intake, super clean.
Very few miles, I'd say.
Yeah, so the heads are clean too. I mean,
Yeah, it's all nice.
but you can see there again the milkshake. But I mean, super nice. You know, they're SVO heads. They don't move a lot of air, but
I mean, all the exhaust was still clean.
yep. And then of course there's your Hellion kit down there, and then your turbo and all that. So yeah, we got some major issues, but what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna take a kind of a walk around, look under the car, and then we'll go over and look at the short block, which is over there, and just kind of get to know what we got, and then talk about what exactly is going to be the future for this one. All right, guys, so yeah, I mean, we got the car in the air, and you know, that's one thing we always try to do whenever a car comes to the shop is get under it and just go front to rear, see what we got. This thing's actually got some super nice pipes, polished tail pipes. Are they 3 inch?
3 inch, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty too, guys. I mean, they're polished all the way back. But I got uppers and lowers adjustables, and then strange adjustables. Dover's not liking how this power wires run, so that'll definitely get changed regardless. And the funny thing is, you can see right here, it had a Maximum Motorsport panhard bar, and they just cut it off. Like, literally hacked it right there, and and then hacked it right there. So I don't know why they wouldn't just take it off, but
Yeah, somebody spot welded it too. I guess that's why they cut it. Instead of cutting the welds, but you know.
yeah, so it's there forever, I guess. But nice Black Widow mufflers. These things are pretty. I'd never actually seen a set. I thought they were like Bassani or Magnaflow or something. But guys, I mean,
It's clean.
yeah, it's freaking, that's what I was about to say. This thing is immaculate under here. Kind of bird's eye view. Got some short subframe connectors, and of course this is part of the Hellion kit. This is the Y pipe that comes off of the down pipe, and then you're right here normally would be 2 flange ball and socket flanges, and you can connect to your factory catback. Of course that's not there, but then it looked like a Maximum Motorsport 3-point chassis brace was here, and they just cut that off too. And Dover couldn't even get on the starter with all that stuff in the way. But again, I mean, zero rust. I mean, even the pinch welds are, I mean, this thing is clean. Looks like it might have had a little paint work possibly in this area, but Core support's like perfect. Pretty wild. And of course, we'll look up under the hood. It's got some kind of springs, strange adjustables up front. Super clean car though. There's the rest of the intercooler piping and all of that. So we're gonna get it down and kind of look around under the hood, and then we'll get on over there to the motor. All right, boys. So under the hood, guys. Again, this car is very clean. This car is very, very clean. You can see the VIN tags there, but one thing Dover noticed when they put the Holly on it, they just basically cut the factory harness, so that kind of sucks. But
It can go.
yeah. I mean,
Yank it out.
I would have. I mean, we would have pulled it out and saved that harness for possibly using in another car or putting it back stock at some point, maybe. But I mean, you look at the K member. This thing, either they kept it really clean or it never leaked. Which, Fox bodies, they're even the cleanest cars have dirty K members. But yeah, pretty nice in there. That's all the Holly stuff over there. That's all the Holly wiring. But he was already planning on swapping the caster cambers. Yeah, guys, I mean, super clean underneath. Very nice. Yeah, there's some more of the Holly wiring right there. And then, of course, Savini's hood.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of money spent on this car. And, of course, the paint's beautiful. And we've already showed you the interior and all that. But pillar gauges. And other than that, it's really pretty much stock on the interior. But exterior, super nice. Super nice car. But over here, we got the hard parts. And essentially, this pan had a little bit of down in the bottom, a little bit of transmission fluid. But if you started watching from the beginning, when they drained it, that was the crankcase.
Yeah.
There's no telling how much was in there. Probably 7 quarts total. Maybe more.
3 or 4 gallons there.
Yeah, it was a lot. So basically, and we had a vibration when we first got the car back. We pulled it out, and we were thinking trans clutch, but good possibility just because the engine was so full of the milkshake that the vibration was coming from that. But let's see. No, you said how many cylinders were? So we got really good scoring on this one.
That's several of them, but
let's see.
Need some attention instead of.
Yeah.
It's going to be more than just a gasket.
Which it is 30 over. Let's see that, but yeah, there was.
The other side's the same way.
Yeah. Looks like scoring on all. Oh wow. Yeah. Can you feel it?
You can feel that one. I can feel it in number 4 over there.
So we got some pretty decent scoring, and obviously it's had coolant all through it. So I mean, at very least, it would need all new bearings, rehoned. I mean, basically it is 30 over, but basically it's pretty much toast as well. Assuming the I guess this is 3550.
Yeah, I believe it's a 3550. Yeah, twin disc MacLeod.
Got a McLeod clutch there, and 3550. So at this point, it's pretty much needing a little bit of everything. Okay, guys. So if you caught the video where we picked up this car with Jennings, what he was talking about was probably doing a 363 stroker, better heads, because obviously those GT40s are not going to move very much air. Something kind of along those lines. There's a couple issues though. The Hellion kit that's on it, it's actually, a lot of the parts are smaller than even the On3 kit. So there's a good question of whether or not that Hellion kit would even be able to flow enough air for a 363. And I would guess not. What do you think? Probably not.
I would think so.
Yeah, I mean, it might do all right, but as small as this kit is, it's probably not going to lend itself well to, you know, a big cubic inch engine like that. And then obviously the heads aren't. The intake would.
Yeah, the intake's good.
Yeah, the intake make plenty of power. I mean, that's what you want on something like that. So I don't know. There's a lot of choices that need to be made. We've talked to Jennings a little bit. You know, he's discussed several different things, not the least of which is putting a Gen 3 Coyote and a 10R80 in it. That is an option. There's really no way to upgrade the turbo kit. I mean, you could put a bigger turbo on it, but you know, all the piping, the intercooler, all that stuff is pretty smallish. So there's several different ways you could go. I mean, he really likes the turbo, wants to keep the turbo, but you got to look at the big picture, and you know, everything really needs to work together. So at this point, really not sure what the best route would be. So yeah, guys, that is the state of the Bimini Blue. Regardless of what happens, this car is going to undergo a lot of transformation. We're already going to do still drum brakes in the back, so we're going to do disc brake conversion there. Cobra brakes up front. Definitely needs a K member. Might as well, you know, it's out.
Always do a K member.
Yes.
If you want to work on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes it so much easier.
Yeah, so I mean, it's obviously going to get a lot. We don't really know at this point what route he wants to go. I'm not sure which route I would go. Which route would you go?
He's already got a Coyote supercharger.
True. Very true.
Let's think about it.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. What I would do, guys, drop a comment below. What do you think we should do? Well, if this was your car, what would you do? Because it's, you know, really a lot of the stuff that's on the car isn't going to be useful. I mean, we could just slap together another short block and put it all back together. It's a tough decision. So drop us a comment below, guys. What would you do? This car is very, very clean. 100% rust-free, original V8 car. It's a rare color. I mean, it deserves to have a super killer combo under the hood, which is what Jennings wants. So drop us a comment below. What would you do to this bad boy? Okay, guys, and also you got to stay tuned because Dover and I are taking this beast to the dyno. This coming Thursday, if you're watching this in real time. I guess I could help push, yeah? Just a little. But yes, guys, obviously the transmission is fixed, and we will be taking it down to the horsepower factory and see what happens. So yes, boys, it is going back on the dyno. We're hoping to eclipse 800. The last time he put it on the dyno, something was happening. We're believing it was the trans, and yeah, it just pretty much stopped pulling at I think it made like 630, 6 something. Not 100% sure what it made, but obviously it was way off. So we're hoping for 800. We will see that very shortly. So stay tuned for that video. Promise, you do not want to miss that one. Coyote cold start for the win, boys. All right, guys, so that is pretty much going to wrap it up. Again, drop me a comment below. What would you do to the Bimini car? Whatever it is, it's going to be epic. I promise you. That's just kind of how we roll out here. So, and also stay tuned for dyno video of the Whipple notchback and so much more, boy. I can't even remember half the time what all we got going, but it's a lot. So please, if you would, big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and do not miss one, guys. I promise you, I do everything in sequence. So if you miss one, something else might not make sense. So help the boy out. Later, guys.